Hello, my name is Adrian Vargas, and today I'll be teaching you an SAT math problem. The problem we are working on today is this one. 4 square root of 2x minus 2 equals 16. The first step is analyze the problem and determine what you are solving for. In this problem we are solving for x, therefore we must leave x alone on this side of the equation by moving all the other terms to the other side. The second step is determining what's the farthest value from x to move it first. So in this case it's this negative 2. So we add both sides plus 2. And remember to always do what you do on one side of the equation to the other side of the equation too, to not alter the initial equation. So 4 square root of 2x minus 2 plus 2 equals 16 plus 2. As you can see, you can add these two terms and these two terms to simplify the equation. So negative 2 plus 2 equals 0, and 16 plus 2 equals 18. So you rewrite the equation with the new values simplified. So 4 square root of 2x plus 0, but you didn't need to write that out, equals 18. That is your simplified equation. Then x is still not alone, so you must keep moving terms in order to get x alone. And the next term that is farthest away from x is this 4, which is multiplying times the radical 2x. So to get rid of that 4, we divide both sides by 4. As you know, when you have like terms in numerator and denominator, and the terms are being multiplied, you can cancel these two terms out, and you're left with radical 2x. So radical 2x equals 18 over 4. The next step is to simplify this fraction. So you can simplify it to 9 over 2 equals radical 2x. Then, since x is still not alone, you must move another term. Write the new equation here. So the next value that is farthest away from x is this 2. However, this square root is containing or enclosing the 2x, which doesn't allow us to move the 2 immediately. So we must get rid of that square root by squaring both sides. This square root and the square cancel out, and you're left with 2x. And on the other side, you distribute the power of 2 to both terms, numerator and denominator, and 9 squared is 81 over 2 squared, which is 4. So the next step is now to move the 2, since it's alone and not enclosed with a radical. So since it's multiplying times the x, you must divide both sides by 2. So 2x over 2 equals 81 over 4 divided by 2, sorry. Now, like we did in this step, we can cancel out the 2's, since they are like terms and they are in numerator and denominator. So we cancel them out, and you're left with x alone equals 81 over 4 divided by 2. And as we know, 2 can be written as 2 over 1, and this helps us understand or view the problem better. So when you're dividing fractions like we are here, to make the problem easier, you can always multiply the first fraction times the reciprocal of the second fraction. So 81 over 4 times the reciprocal of 2 over 1, which is 1 over 2. And notice how I change the signs. Equals x. So then you just multiply, which is 81 times 1 is 81. And 4 times 2 equals 8. 81 over 8 equals x. And since you can't simplify this any further and you're left with x alone, that is your final answer. However, we still must match our answer to one of the multiple choices that we are given. And these are the multiple choices. A is -4, B is -2, C is 8, D is 81 over 8, and E is 81 1/4. So 81 over 8 does not equal to -4. 81 over 8 is not equal to -2. 81 over 8 is not equal to 8, and 81 over 8 is equal to 81 over 8. So that is our final answer, and we are correct. A similar problem, which can help you work this one out or practice more, is the following. 3x over 4 equals 5. So that's another equation. And the first step, like we did in the previous problem, we moved or canceled out the value that is farthest away from x, and in this case is this 4, because it's not directly touching or involved with x, but it's multiplying, it's dividing, it's dividing this 3x, so you multiply both sides by 4. So like I said before, any number can be written as that number over 1 and it'll still be the same. So you now have this 4 over 1 times 3x over 4. And like I said before, when you have like terms in numerator and denominator and the values are being multiplied like they are here, you can cancel these two like terms and you'll be left with 3x over 1 equals 5 times 4 equals 20. So, like we said, any number over 1 is just that same number. So, 3x equals 20. X is still not alone, so we must get rid of this 3 by dividing both sides by 3. So 3x over 3 is the same as 20 over 3. Now, we cancel these two 3's, like we did in the previous problems, and we're left with x equals 20 over 3. And you can't simplify this fraction any further, so that would be your final answer. But however, we don't have multiple choices here, so we can't assure anything or check somehow. So the only way we can be sure that this is our final answer, we can plug the value of x into the initial equation. So we do that. 3 times 20 over 3 over 4 equals 5. So the next step is to analyze the problem and see whether you can simplify anything. And you can't simplify this fraction, but you can, however, cancel these two like terms out, like we did in this step. So you cancel the 3's out, and you're left with 20 over 1, or just 20 over 4 equals 5. So once you simplify this fraction, you're left with 5 over 1 equals 5. And like I've been saying constantly, any number over 1 is the same as that number in the numerator. So 5 equals 5. So we are correct. Thank you for listening. Hope you learned.